So I've been asked to make this video by a few people, and I still don't believe that I'm making it. Probably because I didn't think it would actually happen. If you know me, you know that Green Day has been my favorite band for the past 14 years, and I got pulled on stage to play guitar with them. I don't know what to say because I don't believe it still. Green Day's been my favorite band forever, which I said already. It started when I was 7 years old and heard the song Waiting off of their album Warning. I fell in love right away with it.
I've been waiting a long time for that.
And then I heard their older music like Dookie and Kerplunk, and then when American Idiot came out, I was in. That moment I saw the holiday music video with Billie Joe like surfing on the car. Wow. I needed to be him. I needed to play guitar. I've had tickets to see them twice before. First on the 21st Century Breakdown tour, and once on the 99 Revolutions tour. Except I couldn't go to either of them. And then I also had tickets to go see American Idiot on Broadway, but at the time I lived in Toronto and there was a giant snowstorm. So when it came to Green Day, I thought I was cursed and that I would never see them live. I swore to myself next time they went on tour, I would go no matter what. Except the closest show ended up being about 20 hours away from me. I'm like, okay, I'm not driving that much. Luckily, they added more tour dates where I was living, and it was only a 6-hour drive. I had the Idiot Club pre-sale. I bought them right away. I got to be in the pit, and right away I knew it was going to be a great day because first off, my favorite band after 14 years, and second off, it was on my birthday, so I had to go. Since I was about 12, I started learning Jesus of Suburbia because that was the song they were pulling people on for. So I learned that entire song just, in case it would happen, though I knew it would not happen. I did it anyway. And then I heard this tour they were pulling people on for Knowledge, and I'm like, I spent years learning Jesus of Suburbia, and now I'm playing a 3-chord song. Okay, why not? Actually, if you look back in one of my past videos, someone pointed this out to me. And it's me telling people how it's my dream to play with Green Day. It's like my dream to play with Green Day. It's been my dream for 11 years, play Jesus of Suburbia with them. Or 10 years, whenever American Idiot came out. I'm losing track of time, but Billie Joe's the reason I started playing guitar, and I know he pulls people on stage. If I ever see Green Day, I need to go up, and I will have like 500 signs, and I need to go up. I mean, I might pass out from being so scared, but I need to go up. So, Bono, it was amazing of you to do that, okay? Yeah. And Billie Joe, you better do that for me. This video was filmed about 3 years ago, I believe. I know there's some people saying that it's staged, that Green Day pulls on certain people they know, or people get in touch with the band beforehand. That did not happen. Like, I did not expect this at all. I was directly in front of Mike, and during the second song, which was Bang Bang, I believe, I already forgot the set list, Mike glanced my way and I had a chance to point out this pin I was wearing, which, as you can see, says it's my 21st birthday, and he kind of gave me like a thumbs up type of thing. And before the show started, I had told people how I wanted to get up and play Knowledge. A lot of people I was hanging out with are like, oh, I hope you do it, kind of just like in a joking manner, like not thinking that I actually would. So all the people around me whenever Billy wanted to call someone on stage, people are pointing at me, and he almost pulled me up right away to sing Know Your Enemy. I cannot sing at all, so I'm like, he almost went for me, but I'm like, no, please don't, I'm waiting. Right when they started playing Knowledge, they weren't even asking for anyone. I start jumping, screaming for Billy at the top of my lungs. I'm sobbing. And I'm almost like climbing the barrier, just reaching for him, like, pick me, please. And I think Mike saw me jumping a lot too.
Trey Cool. Get your hands up. This song is sung by one of my favorite bands of all time. The song's called Knowledge by Operation Ivy. Oh, I know things are getting tough, but when you can't get the top off the bottom of the barrel, what up that bottom addiction, yeah. It's fucking hell. All I know is that I don't know. All I know is that I don't know. All I know is that I don't know. All I know is that I don't know.
Billy, he just stops, and I kind of know what's coming. And he says, I need a volunteer. I need someone who can play guitar.
We need a volunteer. Who knows how to play the guitar?
And at this point I'm like, it's now or never. I have an anxiety disorder. I used to play like an open mic with my old guitar teacher, and he would have to force me up there. It was like an old crappy bar with 20 people tops, and I'd always turn my guitar volume down being like, I'm gonna pretend to play. So he has to drag me up there, and yet I'm like, this has been my dream for 14 years. Fuck it. You know what? If I fuck up, at least I can say I was on stage with my idols. And thankfully I didn't fuck up. I remember Billy walking around, and he stopped all the way at the other side of the stage asking a guy, do you know how to play this song? And he did. And then he goes to the girl next to him and says, do you know how to play it? And she did as well. And then he goes back to the guy, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna pull up this guy. It's gonna happen. last minute, he comes all the way to my side. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be the person next to me and I'm gonna be extremely jealous. But then he looks at me and he says, you know how to play this song. Are you sure? And it's your 21st birthday? Get up here. I don't even process things. I am being pulled over the barrier by security. And then I can't get up on the stage because it's too tall. So they grab me like by the bottom of my pants and like hike me up this giant stage, and I stumble up to Billy with my hands over my mouth because I'm like in tears at this point. And he has his arms out and I get a giant hug from it. And then he's asking me if I'm okay too. And he says, are you sure you can do this? And at this point I'm not, but I do it anyway. And he asks me if I can play the song and I say yes. And then he says, I'm gonna show you once anyway. So he shows me quickly, like the 3 chords. And then he just stops and he's like, okay, you got it? I'm like, yeah, I've got it. He's like, I can do it again. I'm like, no, I've got it. And I'm just holding the guitar and I'm like about to start and he's like, no, wait, let me count you. And I'm like, I've never played with an actual band before. I mean, I was in a band before, but we played like a Christmas show, so I don't think we counted. But I've never played like with a band before, so I'm like, I don't know when to start and all that, but he counts me in. And then I start, and he's kind of near me just watching if I can do it. And now I look back at the video and I see Mike just like scream like that I can, and I'm like, Mike is encouraging me and they're all around me and I'm freaking out. People say I should have been more energetic. I was terrified, okay? I couldn't do that.
What you gonna do this afternoon? You gonna make a run? What you gonna do this afternoon? Let's go crazy! Oh, no, take control. Oh, no, it's all gone. Oh, no, it's all gone now. Oh, no, it's all gone. Oh, no, it's all gone now.
Oh, and my phone wasn't working to get the selfie with him, so that was a bit, ugh. then he gives me the guitar, and I knew it was coming, but at the same time I was kind of like, wow, this is happening.
What's your name?
Rihanna.
Rihanna, you get to keep the guitar.
I walk off the stage and I was only up there for about 50 seconds playing, but I forget it. I want to say I will never forget that moment, but I do forget it. I forget it right after it happened. But I walk off, they say they'll wrap up the guitar for me, and I go back into the pit, trying to get back to my spot. People realize it's me. They start hugging me, and they like carry me back to my spot, and I just scream and dance the rest of the night away. And then I leave the venue with my guitar in hand, all wrapped up. Everyone, hundreds of people stopped me to take photos with me, to tell me happy birthday, and to see the guitar. Actually, this is not the guitar I played. This is a different one. The one I played was black. All the other fans I've talked to who have played with Green Day get this guitar, I'm pretty sure. It's not the best guitar, but I love it. It's signed by all of them. Yep. Billy, Trey, and Mike. Also during the show, I got this from Mike. I kind of love what it says. You can't see it, but it says, warning, this object may change your life. And then from when I was playing with Billy, I got this one with the Adeline logo. And on the other side it says Green Day Revolution Radio. And I'm gonna make both of these into a necklace and never take it off.